Hello and welcome to another one of my videos back on the channel. Today we will be looking at some recent news we have discovered about BFN on the website, which was linked in the BFN Discord, and I'm sure it was linked in other places as well. And it's not the best of news, but we will go through it anyway. So we'll start off with what is happening in September. So we know that in September we are getting Wildflower and TV Heads. They will be in Rux for coins at the end of September. And okay, yeah, so that's good. You know, we're getting them for coins. It gives us a use for coins. Although, yeah, we'll come back to that. They're also making ranked Battle Arena no longer ranked, so it's just unranked, just like how it used to be at the beginning. I don't know if they're actually even fixing the bugs with ranked, because at the moment it's probably the most buggy thing in that game, in my opinion. But it's also one of the most fun things. So this is good news. You know, I would say that this isn't bad, but what is bad is this. So as the leaves start to change, September's Fall Festival will be our last festival, and our final game and gameplay update will be at the end of this month. But as we all know, the battle for brains never really ends. With this in mind, each month we'll be bringing back our previous festival to complete with prize maps. Every festival prize map that you won't be able to complete will have your progress saved, so you can continue from right where you left off. So basically, they just said that they're not going to update BFN again. Basically, is what they just said. They're going to be every month reusing the prize map that was previously used in that month. So the Lawn of Doom prize map will be the same as it was last year, which is, I mean, it allows you to obviously complete prize maps that you couldn't have completed before. I don't know if I'll do that, but because there's quite a few of them which I didn't complete, like, and get the 100% prize, so I might end up doing that. So yeah, it's not the best of news. I'm sure most of you probably already heard this by now, or seen some thumbnail on YouTube, or seen the article, or something. I'll be quite surprised if you haven't heard of this. It's been a day, but you know, some people might not have, so I'm here to give you the unfortunate news. But yeah, so this obviously raises a ton of questions, like what will happen in the future of just PvZ in general and stuff. There is still a tiny glimmer of hope. It's very small, but there is a tiny glimmer of hope. They said this announcement may change as we listen to community feedback and continue developing and evolving our lives, service and content. So there's a chance, if people are like, no, update it, and like everyone says that, and I don't know how, but there is a chance that they would change their mind on this, but it's very unlikely, so don't get your hopes up. So yeah, the future of PvZ, you know, it's foggy. It's become very foggy. There is currently no game that is being updated regularly other than Plants vs Zombies 2, and pretty much all of those updates involve microtransactions or grinding in the Battle Arena in PvZ 2. So yeah, and we don't know what's happening to PvZ 3. There was obviously the prototype game, which we got the survey for, and we haven't heard anything for that either. So it's interesting. Some people are saying how this could be the end of PvZ, but the community manager in the BFN Discord said this. Curious about that as well. We don't recall seeing anything about the end of PvZ. So from what I'm taking from this is he's saying like this isn't the end of PvZ, at least as far as we know. So yeah, that's some good news, I guess. So what will I think will happen? It will either go down two roads, not two rows. One road's good, the other road's not bad. The good road is that they'll start working on another mainline game, maybe a shooter, maybe not. And if they are, it probably won't be out for at least another 1 or 2 years, which is probably for the best, so that it's good quality and everything. Or they go down the other road where they just start making only mobile games, and maybe even just not doing that, because apparently PopCap isn't in the best situation right now. But that's just what I've heard. That is just a rumour. Nothing has been confirmed about that. But a lot of the original developers who worked on Garden Warfare 1 and 2 have been moved away from PvZ into stuff like Apex and other games. So yeah, we don't know what's happening. They said that they will update us on any information that we know, and then I'll pass it on to you if you haven't already seen it. So yeah, there's nothing really else to say that about my channel. What I'll do in it, I'll still do BFN videos, but I'll begin to do some more Garden Warfare 2 and even Garden Warfare 1, because I've got that coming on the Xbox One soon. I bought it. So I'll be doing those 3 games, swapping between them, maybe doing some PvZ 1, 2 and Heroes as well, and if PvZ 3 ever comes out on the prototype, I'll do those 2 as well, and I'll cover any news and information, but I'll probably also do a few non-PvZ stuff. I haven't done anything non-PvZ yet, which is quite surprising, to be honest, but it won't be... PvZ is obviously still the main point of this. If I was to do a non-PvZ thing, it might be like once every 2 weeks or something, just whenever I feel like I don't want to do a PvZ video for whatever reason. So that's it for my channel. I won't be stopping. I'll still be doing videos every other day, well, at least for now. Obviously when school starts it might become a bit harder to make videos, but I'll still try and at least get 2 a week at the very minimum. So yeah, it obviously means you can suggest games which you want me to play, because obviously with BFN no longer being updated, eventually all those games will get stale. If we just keep on doing videos on them, it'll probably take a long time for all 3 of those games to get stale. I would say at least a year before it will begin to get a bit boring, because there's just so much in Garden Warfare 2, there's so much in Garden Warfare 1, and in BFN there's still a decent amount of stuff that we can do. So that's that. And another thing that I want to talk about is obviously the BFN character concept videos. Yeah, with no new characters being added, I'm changing them from BFN character concepts to just PvZ character concepts. So this is either for if they ever make a Garden Warfare 3 or a BFN 2 or another shooter, just a concept for a character, so not necessarily just for BFN. But I believe that is all the news. It's definitely not the best news, although it does mean that there's a chance we could get something else, which could be even better than Garden Warfare 2, could be better than BFN, it could be better than anything we've had before. But yeah, we don't know as of now. Hopefully we get some indication of where PvZ is going soon, hopefully at one point this year. I don't want to just up until December not have any idea what's happening, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.